Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the product has been delivered by Coyote. Look, all I'm saying is, it's just to organize that everybody is coming over.
Yeah, New York City drivers will have to pay $15 to ride through Manhattan. Yeah,
I did not know that.
you have to pay money to drive through the city. Well, first of
this
all,
is new.
Yeah.
Oh.
they're out of money.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what happens when you make stupid policy decisions.
Yeah, you make terrible policy decisions, and you say that you're a sanctuary city, and then Texas goes, okay, great. And they just fucking... It's kind of a gangster move by Abbott.
I mean...
It's pretty gangster. If you're dealing with the border, and the border is where you are, and everyone's like, we are a sanctuary. Like, oh, are you?
Yeah, right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I got an idea. What is going on? Have you been paying attention to this standoff between Texas and the Biden administration in terms of the border? Like Texas has put up barbed wire, and the Biden administration wants the barbed wire taken down.
I'll be honest and tell you I haven't been following it super close, which is odd because I'm Texas born and raised. And the weird thing is living in Dallas, you're almost still kind of disconnected from what's going on at the border a little bit because you're so far north.
Right.
But even in Houston, because I'm in Houston a lot too, it's not something that you're confronted with daily. But anybody from Texas usually at some point in time,
What was that?
Checking a video.
At some point in time, you're gonna go towards the border, and,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see it for yourself. But what I do know of it, I mean, at this point, we're trying not to lose control of it. Essentially, from what I can gather.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Whose idea is it?
In terms of what?
Who's letting this happen? Like it seems very organized. These people know the border's open, so they know they can just walk through.
I think there's a lot of virtue signaling I think involved in all of the whole like you talking about with New York saying we're a sanctuary city. Just yes, we accept everyone to come in, just not our state in our city. Right. And so I think you have that combined with the reality of what happens when you have a border that honestly is not being checked. Right. So if you have a situation where you have people who are able to just come in and leave as I wouldn't necessarily say leave, but coming into a state, and it's a choke point because a lot of it is coming in through Texas. So it's easy to have that philosophy of leave the border, don't make the border, get rid of the barbed wire, et cetera, because we want to seem as if we are welcoming to everyone. And I don't think it's a matter of not wanting to be welcoming. I think it has a lot to do with the same reason why you have a front door with locks on it on your house. Yeah. Right. At least have a checkpoint to say, okay, well, if you want to come in, I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Well, did you see they had this one guy that was on video that he said, you will see who I am soon. And then they found out he's on like some terrorist watch list or something like that.
And before you think I'm going to leave it there, I'll show you the clip. Yeah.
By the way, if you are smart enough, you will know who I am. But you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're going to know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better than that.
The entitlement, guys. Wow.
This guy questioned at the border the other day might be Hezbollah-linked terrorist. The first reporter, where are you from? Middle Eastern illegal migrant. Soon you will know who I am. Believe me, you will see. Guy looks like the Mezuf Samadov who leads the Azerbaijan Islamic Party. They have close ties to Hezbollah. He was jailed for 12 years and charges of attempted organized terrorist attacks and to overthrow the government. He was released on January 19, 2023. And if you still think we're not supposed to be careful with the border, okay.
But that doesn't surprise me, though.
Well, it doesn't surprise me either, but it seems too convenient that it's happening with the numbers that it's happening at. It seems organized. And I would like to know, like, how is it getting to those people? Is anyone supplying them with resources? Is anyone telling them how to do it? Is this organized?
I think it is. Do I have any proof or data to back it up? No, it's a hunch.
Yeah.
Just because it just doesn't really make sense. I don't think anybody who's honestly being honest with themselves, you're not going to be someone who says, you know what, I just want an open border where any and everyone can come in at will without anybody checking who's actually coming into the country.
No, it's insane.
It makes no sense.
It's insane. It's not the case if you fly in, which is nuts.
Hakumba and the migrants are starting to come in illegally. Oh, actually, come on, let's go on a chase right now. I'm going to show you live migrants coming into the country illegally. Check this out. Check this out. And that SUV's right up here. Right here, look. Watch this. Here comes another group. Here comes another one, folks. Here comes another one. Large van. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all this, folks. Look at all this. Look at all this. Here it is, folks. Real time. Live. JLR investigates. Right, that's the first wave. Look at this. This is the first wave, folks. And here comes more. Here comes more.
So ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying, the border ain't safe. And these people are not walking all over. No, they're being delivered. And Coyote are making money. That's why so many drugs are coming over. They're not stopping these people anyway because we need to be empathetic. But are they checking them? Do they know what they have? Now you have random people looking like, I don't know, looking like specific gangster people that try to bomb certain situation. And all of them are like in their 20s. And now in New York, there was actually a few migrants that actually beat up a cop. Migrant cars who beat up cops near Times Square should be locked up. NYPD chief says it's the 5th suspect released without bail. Assaulting an officer, that is a type of offense that I believe would 100% subject to deportation. The Big Apple sanctuary status makes it illegal to notify the US Immigration and Custom Enforcement about the criminal defendants such as those charged in the Midtown cop beating. All of them were arraigned on second charges of second-degree assaults on the police officer and obstruction of government administrator and released without bail. I just think we need to be able to help migrants in a more honest way. Let me know if you think you will honestly like this video and honestly give me your honest opinion on how you think they can solve this situation.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Buta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.